Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Yerko here. In this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to make this revolved wheel. This is a simple wheel we use on some of our modeling projects, such as the rubber band race cars and our automata projects later on in the quarter. So we're going to go ahead and do this demo. And here you go. We're going to go ahead and start with a new part studio. And we're going to create a sketch on the front plane. I'm going to change our view so that we're looking straight on. So we can do that by clicking the N button on our keyboard or hit that front button on the view cube. And we're not going to need those planes anymore. So I'm going to hit the P key to make those disappear. So I have a nice clean view to look at. We need an axis to serve as the central revolution axis. So I can just draw a single line and double click. And then keeping our line tool, we're going to draw the profile for the wheel. At this point, you're just going to go ahead and draw the basic shape, all using the line tool. Notice how whenever I hover my mouse over an individual point, I can create a construction line that's temporary to help guide with my alignment. Make that easier. Once I have my basic profile here, now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do something a little different this time. We're going to add some measurements to this so we know how big this is going to be. I'm going to create a 2-inch diameter wheel. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the biggest measurement on the outside first. And since the wheel is going to be 2 inches all the way around, and we're going to revolve it, we're going to actually be revolving the radius. So a 2-inch diameter wheel will have a 1-inch radius. And there we go. And then we're going to go ahead and give the dimension for the overall width of the tread of the wheel. Oops. I click and release on the left line, and then click and release on the right line. I'm going to put my mouse up here in the center, and we're going to go ahead and create a 1/2 inch thick tire tread, which you can see can sometimes create a goofy little scenario like that. No big deal. Hit the escape key so I get out of my dimension tool and drag that over here and drag that back into position. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. No big deal. And now I can go ahead and add the rest of the dimensions. Let's click and release. Click. We're going to use 0.07 inches for the thickness of the wheel. And then we're going to go ahead and add 0.07 here as well, so that all of the wheel extruded plastic is 0.07. And now it's time to establish the hole through the center. So I'm going to build this so that it can fit on a 1/4 inch diameter axle. So remember that when we're doing a revolution, our measurements are half what the final product will be. So since the diameter is 0.25 inches, we're actually going to divide that in half, which will be 125 thousandths. Now that I have that sketched out, we're going to go ahead and revolve it. Again, selecting the profile we sketched to be the face to revolve. And then we're going to pick this line we sketched to serve as the revolution axis. And there you have it. Add some color. Pick your favorite color and move on. All right, go ahead and create your own wheel and go be awesome.